Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to understand the graph of the cosine function. Let's get started. Graph of the cos function. We have the chart here for cos theta, the values for 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Cos 0 degree is 1, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, which is approximately equal to 0.87. Cos 45 degree is 1 over root 2, cos 60 degree is half and cos 90 degree is 0. If we plot all these values on a graph paper, our values will be like this. This is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. I have plotted 0, 30, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330 and 360. Why I have plotted till 360? Because 360 degree is the period of cos function. If I plot the values for 0 degree, cos 0 degree is 1. As you can see from here, cos 0 degree is 1 here. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, which is approximately equal to 0.87. Cos 30 degree is 0.87. Cos 60 degree is half. As you can see from here, cos 60 degree is half. And cos 90 degree is 0. If we keep on plotting all these values, our curve will look like this. It will cut axis at 90 degree and 270 degree. So first we will figure it out all the values for 180 degree, 270 degree and so on. Let's consider that cos 180 degree. Cos 180 degree will be written as cos 180 degree minus 0 degree. As we know that 180 degree, cos will not change, cos will remain cos only. Let's write down cos here. 180 degree minus, I am reaching to the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos theta is negative. So let's put the negative sign in front of that and the angle will come up 0 degree. Cos 0 degree, what is the value for cos 0 degree? Cos 0 degree is 1. So my value will be negative 1. As you can see from the graph here, cos 180 degree is negative 1. Let's find out the value for cos 210 degree. Cos 210 will be written as cos 180 degree plus 30 degree. As we know that 180 degree cos will not change, cos will remain cos only. Let's write down cos here. 180 degree plus, I am reaching to the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos theta is negative. Let's put the negative sign in front of that and the angle will come up 30 degree. Negative cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. So my value will be negative root 3 by 2, which is approximately equal to negative 0.87. As you can see from the graph, cos 210 degree is negative 0.87. Let's find out the answer for cos 270 degree. Cos 270 degree will be written as cos 180 degree plus 90 degree. We know that 180 degree cos will not change, cos will remain cos only. Let's write down cos 180 degree plus, I am reaching to the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos theta is negative. Let's write down the negative in front of that and the angle will come up. Negative cos 90 degree. Cos 90 degree is 0. So my answer will be negative 0, which is equals to 0 only. As you can see from the graph here, cos 270 degree is 0. That means it is touching on the axis. Let's find out the answer for cos 300 degree. Cos 300 degree will be written as cos 360 degree minus of 60 degree. We know that 360 degree cos will not change, cos will remain cos only. Let's write down cos here. So it will be cos minus, I am reaching to the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos theta is positive. Let's write down the positive sign in front of that and the angle will come up. Cos 60 degree. The value for cos 60 degree is half. So my answer is positive half. As you can see from the graph here, cos 300 degree is half. So if we keep on plotting the values, our cos graph will look like this and 360 degree it will be positive 1. This is our one cycle, or you can say the period of the cos graph. From the graph, we observe that at the horizontal axis, cos theta is 0 when theta is equal to 90 degree and 270 degree. As you can see from here, 90 degree and 270 degree cos is 0. Second, the maximum value of cos theta is 1 when theta is equal to 0 degree and 360 degree. You can see from the graph, 0 degree is 1 and 360 degree is also 1. Third thing is, the minimum value of cos theta is negative 1 when theta is equal to 180 degree. You can see from the graph at 180 degree cos theta is negative 1. So the values of cos theta lies from 1 to minus 1. So here cos theta values lies from minus 1 to 1. We have the general equation of the graph will be given by a cos bx plus c. Cos theta curve will be written as 1 cos 1 theta plus 0. If I compare this with my general equation a cos bx plus c, I will find out that the value for a is 1, the value for b is also 1 and the value for c is 0. Let's write down the values here. The value for a is 1, the value for b is also 1 and the value for c is 0. What is a? A is your amplitude. Amplitude means your graph goes how many units above the axis and how many units below the axis. Then our period. We know that the period of the cos graph is 360 degree. If we have to figure it out the period, it will be equal to 360 degree over the value of b. Here the value for b is 1. So if you substitute here, it will be 360 degree over 1, which is equals to 360 degree. That means my one cycle completes in 360 degree. C is your axis. In this curve, when a is greater than 0, we have our basic cos graph. This is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. This is our normal cos graph from 0 degree to 360 degree. This is from 0 to 1, it is called the amplitude in the positive direction of y-axis. 0 to negative 1, this is called the amplitude in the negative direction of y-axis. This is our axis, and from 0 degree to 360 degree, this is our one cycle, which is also called the period of the cycle, which is 360 degree. This is our graph for y is equal to cos x. In radian mode, if you can see that from here, this is our cos graph, in which you can see that all the values are written in radian mode. 0 degree is 1, pi by 2 is 0, pi is negative 1, 3 pi by 2 is 0 and 2 pi is again 1. So this is our cos graph in the radian mode, in which this is our axis. From 0 to 1, this is our amplitude in the positive direction of y-axis. From 0 to negative 1, this is our amplitude in the negative direction of y-axis. And from 0 to 2 pi, this is our one cycle. So that you can also call this is a period of the cos cycle. Next, y is equal to a cos bx plus c. If our curve is written in this form, the c value is your axis, as we have done earlier. A is the amplitude. Amplitude means how many units it will go above the x-axis and how many units it will go below the x-axis. B will show you the value that how many cycles are inside 360 degree or 2 pi radian. As we can see from here, this is our axis, which is at C. This is our amplitude in the positive direction of y-axis, and this is our amplitude in the negative direction of y-axis. So we have the cos curve like this, in which the value for A is your amplitude. Amplitude is it will go A units above the axis and A units below the axis. Where is our axis? Our axis is at C. So it will go A units above the axis and A units below the axis. So the value for top is C plus A, and the value at the bottom will be C minus A. Our one cycle will start from here, it will go down and it will finish till here. That means from here 0 degree till here, this is our one cycle and this will be our axis. Let's see next. When the curve is y is equal to negative cos theta. We know that the values of cos theta at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now we are figuring it out, the value for negative cos theta. That means I have to multiply every number with the negative sign. So negative cos 0 degree will be negative 1. Negative cos 30 degree is negative 0.87. Negative cos 45 degree is negative 1 over root 2. Negative cos 60 degree is negative half. Negative cos 90 degree is 0. If we plot all these values on the axis, our values will go like this. At 0 degree it is minus 1. At 60 degree it is negative half. And at 90 degree it is 0. So your curve will start from the negative direction of y-axis and it will go up. If we keep on plotting the values, our curve will go up, then it will come down and it will reach again at 360 degree will be negative 1. So this curve is for y is equal to negative cos theta, where from 0 degree to 360 degree is your one cycle, or you can say the period of the cos theta curve. Let's see that. When the curve is y is equal to c minus a cos bx. Here the value for c is your axis. The value for a is your amplitude, how many units it will go above the axis and how many units it will go below the axis. B will give you that how many cycles will be there inside one period. This is the negative sign. With this negative sign, you can tell that my graph is negative cos theta. So I need to follow the negative cos theta curve. So my axis is at C. As you can see this, I started from the negative part of the y-axis. It will go up, it will touch at the highest point and then it will come down and it will reach to negative 1 again. This is the curve for negative cos x, but in this case my axis is at C. As you can see that here, this is my axis. A is my amplitude. From the axis it will go A units above the axis and A units below the axis. So the value at the top will be C plus A and the value at the bottom will be C minus A. And B will show the period. As you can see from here, my curve starts from here. It will go up and it will go down and one cycle completes in 360 degree. Will be given by 360 degree over B, which is equals to 360 degree over 1, which is equals to 360 degree. That means my one cycle completes in 360 degree. Let's see the next thing here. Modulus cos function. What is the meaning of modulus? Modulus means whatever the curve you have below the x-axis, you have to make it positive. That means you have to flip your curve on the x-axis and make them positive. As you can see from here, this is our basic cos graph in which cos 0 degree is 1, cos pi by 2 is 0, cos 3 pi by 2 is again 0 and cos 2 pi is 1. This is our graph in radian mode. This is our one cycle from 0 to 2 pi degree. This is our one cycle, or you can say the period. If I have to find out the modulus of that function, that means I have to flip my curve whatever is below the x-axis. This is my x-axis. Below x-axis is this part of the curve. That means that I need to flip this curve on the positive direction of y-axis. As we know that the value for cos pi is negative 1. So if we flip our curve, the value for negative 1, if we flip it, it will go to 1 and I will plot my curve like this. As you can see from here, this is my modulus of the cos function graph. Cos 0 degree is 1. This is my basic cos graph. I have to flip this part on the positive direction of y-axis. At pi, the value is negative 1. If I flip it, that value go to 1. And from pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, I need to flip my curve and I need to plot like this. So the y is equal to modulus of the cos theta function will be given by like this. This will be your modulus of the cos theta graph, in which this is your axis, and from 0 to 2 pi degree that will be your period, or you can say one cycle. I hope now it is clear. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye bye everyone.